Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am taking you through the entire Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium range of perfumes. I did a video on this a few years ago, but I wanted to do an updated one. So I'm going to be taking you through all the different ones that are available to buy. If you're new here, then hello and welcome. We're all about perfumes. I have many videos just like this, different ranges, new releases, so do check them out. And if you're a regular but you haven't subscribed yet, then do hit that subscribe button and show your support. I really appreciate it. Get involved in the comments, and you can support me as a channel member on Patreon or subscribe to my newsletter, link in description, where I will also put the link to where you can buy all these perfumes as well in UK, Europe and North America. So original Black Opium, which I have here in a 50ml, yeah, 50ml, is a super popular best-selling eau de parfum. It's in the sort of top 5, top 10 bestseller lists in most countries. It's actually I guess inspired or a new version of Yves Saint Laurent Opium from the 80s, which came in a brown bottle that is still sold, and that was a heavy oriental, heavy fragrance. This has nothing in common with it in terms of the scent. It's just got a similar bottle and name, and it does come in this cool sparkly bottle, which I do love, with little like sparkles in. And I personally would describe this as a going out scent, as a millennial scent. It's quite strong, it's very feminine, but it's very modern. It has a lot of coffee fragrance note in here and vanilla, so it almost feels a little bit like a vanilla latte type scent. It's very warm and cozy. It has patchouli in, which really helps it last. Then you've got some almonds, some licorice, keeping it quite warm, and then some floral jasmine and orange blossom. So it's a real mix of warm, wintry, autumnal notes with the vanilla, and then some quite strong florals and patchouli. So you really can smell this on people. I remember being on an airplane once, and the air hostess, every time she walked by, I could smell Black Opium, really good projection. And she said she hadn't sprayed it since hours before when she got ready in the morning. So it's not for the faint-hearted. I think some people either love it or hate it, just because they either find it too strong. But if you want a strong like perfume that's got a lot of presence, then I definitely recommend checking it out. There is an eau de toilette version if you want something a bit lighter. This one keeps the white florals, the jasmine, the orange blossom and the coffee note, but the vanilla is taken out, and you have lots of citrusy, lemon, appley notes in the initial spray, initial like top notes as well. So it's not sweet like Black Opium is. It's more florally with the signature coffee scent from the original. So if you like the coffee scents, you like your white florals, this could be a nice one. It is pretty strong for an eau de toilette, but not as strong as the eau de parfum. And they have just released an extreme version of the original Black Opium Extreme, which comes in this kind of darker bottle. It's got a black circle in the middle, whereas this is like pinky see-through. And this really is like a more intense version of the original. The coffee is heavier, it just feels stronger. So if you find the original one is not strong enough for you, then definitely try the new Extreme one, because it's just, in my view, it's the same scent, just heavier and more coffee. So there are then a bunch of flankers that go along with it. My personal favorite is Black Opium Floral Shock. I'm worried that this is going to be discontinued because it's getting harder and harder to find online. This is my favorite from the whole Black Opium range for sure. So it's really all about the florals from the original Black Opium. You get a little bit of the signature coffee scent, but what you're really getting is the jasmine and orange blossom, gardenias in here, and they've also added a solar note, which makes it kind of sparkling and warm. Solar note is a synthetic creation that just makes a fragrance very sparkling in my view, and I love it in perfumes. There's also some citrusiness from the eau de toilette in the initial spray, but it is an eau de parfum. And what I really love though is that it has pear in, which is one of my favorite scents. So it's quite refreshing white floral. I think this would be fine for like during the day, any time of year. Has great lasting power, great projection, nice strong pear with pretty white florals underneath. I think this is a great creation and quite like underrated as a fragrance. So then there are other flankers. So there's Black Opium Intense. This one has a blue circle in the middle, and this one is actually an absinthe perfume. So they've literally taken the original and added a ton of absinthe. I hate absinthe, so I personally don't like this perfume. I don't want to smell like an alcoholic beverage, like a shot, but if you love the smell of absinthe, then check this out. They also released Black Opium Neon, which comes in a really cool pink circle in the middle, probably my favorite bottle. This one is kind of like a summery party, like vacation interpretation of the original. So you have a dragon fruit in here, pitaya, so it's quite fruity. You've got mandarin orange, citron, and then the orange blossom really comes out. So for me, this is something that perhaps you'd layer with the original if you wanted to have a bit of a fruity summery vibe, or perhaps you're going on holiday, you could take this with you. It's just funner, more innocent, daytime fruity version, but still has that strong Black Opium signature undertone. And then lastly, there is one called Nuit Blanche, which is discontinued, but you can still get it online. I'll leave it in the links below. This is kind of a purpley bottle, and this one's like a sweeter interpretation of the original. So you've got that milky vanilla coffee, but then you've got some caramel added, and they've also added a rice note, which makes this very warm. It's like a sweet, warm toffee nut latte from Starbucks at Christmas. So if you want it to be sweeter, original Black Opium, then this is the one for you, but it is discontinued, so it will disappear off the internet very soon, I'm sure. There has been a bunch of limited edition bottles of Black Opium. I've never seen so many. There must be 20 different limited edition ones, different like leopard spots, and there was an illusion one. They're all the same fragrance. They're all Black Opium Eau de Parfum, but just a limited edition bottle. So guys, let me know what you think of the Black Opium perfume range. Do you like it? Which is your favorite out of all of them? Let me know in the comments down below. But that is it. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.